Welcome back to another video and chapter 4, the friendship. Sit back, relax, and I'll begin. So, first day over with and a night's sleep under our belt, the new day begins, and after a spot of breakfast, time to chill again in the sun. Now back then, I was no sun god, and I still aren't if I'm honest. Milk bottle white, with freckles, as you can imagine, the potential to burn, especially only taking factor 8. As I said before, young and no clue what sun cream really meant. Anyway, back to the digs we went for our showers. And I'm sure we've all been there, and that feeling of going in the shower and the water hitting your burnt skin. Ouch. It tingles, shall we say. However, I did have some after sun. Not all young and dumb, I hear you say. Thank God I did bring the after sun. It was a godsend. I must admit, I did feel rather hot as we left the apartment. I was pretty much glowing red. I did wonder why some people were looking at me funny. But hey, it's all part of the holiday. A lad's holiday at that. But as I was about to find out, a bit of a painful one. We heard out for our second evening, and after some food, we head to a bar we had found. And as we enter, who was there? Yes, the girls from the minibus. We head to the bar and order a couple of beers. We got our beers and kind of stood there like spare parts. One of the girls looked our way and gave us a nervous wave. So we walked over and said hi. They said, "Do you want to sit down?" "That's very kind of you. We would love to." The start of a beautiful holiday friendship had begun. We had a few more drinks and said we were heading to the disco. "Do you fancy coming along?" They were like, "Yeah, brilliant," because it would have been their first time. I think I had a smile from ear to ear. Had we pulled, I thought. It was like a scene from the In-Betweeners movie, just many years before. Anyway, we danced and danced some more. The dance tunes were pumping. Life was good. It was like being on a different planet back home seemed a million miles away. No cares in the world, freedom in a magical, beautiful place. Kicking out time came, so we offered to walk the girls home. "Are you sure we are staying outside the village? About a 25-minute walk." "Yeah, that's no bother." The walk seemed hours, but it was a warm, clear night. The stars were twinkling, and we were buzzing after a fantastic night. Finally, we get to their accommodation. It was in the middle of nowhere, I do remember. They offered us in, and we were like mind. There was a beastie above the door, as they called it. It was like a giant cricket. A funny looking thing. We chatted for a while longer, but said we will get off and let them get some sleep. Gentlemen's to the end. So there we were, walking back in the still of the night, when a moped passed and stopped in front of us. It was like time had stopped still, but then a police car drove past us quite slowly. Yes, a police car in Sidari. Now back then it was quite a sleepy place, so police cars, a little bit like alley Kez, are quite unusual. You don't see them that often. Anyway, the moped cranked up and off they went, with the police car behind them. Phew, we both thought. And after another 15 minutes, we were in bed sleeping, the stress of that encounter off. We had arranged to meet the girls the next morning, and that's what we did, and headed for a public pool that was close to our digs, and we met up with the girls. I remember it was the first time I saw one of those little lizards, geckos, if you want to call them. I was on the lounger face down, and there it was, scuttling past. If I'm honest, my pants. I remember laying there, talking to one of the girls. She turned over and we were chatting away. But what she did not realise, one of her boobs was out of her bikini. Well, who am I to say, put them away? I was an 18-year-old hot-blooded male back then. But I can't believe she did not realise that I was staring at it for 10 minutes. It was Elaine, her friend, who realised, and with a, "Oh my God, Gillian," and pointing. But after a little bit of embarrassment, we all had a laugh about it. We walked the girls back and, as promised, sorted the creature out above the door. It took some doing, I can tell you. I'm a little bit of a wuss with stuff like that, or I was. But I had to look brave in front of the girls. After a quick drink with the girls, we left them to chill and get ready for another night of carnage and misbehaving in little Sidari. So, next will be chapter 5, the Geordie girls. But on that, guys, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the challenge. Thanks for supporting the channel. Stay safe. Look after those around you. And I'll catch you on the next video.